good morning, and good evening for those in the US. All right, so as of yesterday, I have been free from quarantine, so I am outside. So today I'm going to just do a short little, maybe less than an hour walking tour today. So I'm just trying to get, my feet wet again because yesterday I was exhausted by doing a lot of walking. So, yep. So the weather is a little windy here in Daejeon, South Korea. So the time is approximately 11:30 in the morning on Friday. And of course, there's a lot of things going on. I was checking because I was watching the NFL draft this morning. So as soon as I finish this walk, I'm going to get back to the NFL draft and kind of hang out in the chat with my other blogging friends that are doing the NFL draft. So, so what I'll do is we'll just take a quick walk and let people come on in because I know there's a lot of things going on. So a lot of the subs are watching the NFL draft. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch things up and get a move on things. So get the settings, camera, and I'm going to switch to camera view. So let's get going. Yep, and another thing is I'm in Facebook jail right now, so I couldn't post a stream today. So I'm just going to kind of go, and even if I'm like talking to myself, so be it, because Facebook has shut me down till later today. So hopefully they'll let me back on, because I can't even do Instagram either. Could have done Twitter, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Andrew, welcome. Nice to see you. Scotty B. And go more hike. So we're right back at this. Yep, and around my area here, I've noticed like a lot of like changes. So I have like another convenience store near me here. So that's the thing I do like. So we're going to just get a walk going, and then I will be heading back to the NFL draft to go hang out in the chat. But I need a little exercise, so why not? We'll do a little walking tour, the exercise. And yep. Nope, because Facebook owns Instagram. So that's why, Bama, if you're like, I've gotten your messages, but I can't reply back. So it sucks. It sucks dick. I can't even reply to your video because I saw that video you sent me, on there. So, yeah, it was a crazy video. So the only thing I could do is Twitter. Yep, Andrews, feel like it's been a long time. Yeah. So it's nice to kind of go back and get walking. And Brett, welcome. So I know we got the NFL draft going, so I'm getting a quick exercise, and I'll be getting back on the stream here. So why you ghost me like that? I'm sad now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like King doing the corrupt to me. No, I'm on Facebook jail. David, how's it going? Just came in from my own river rock. Good to see you out and about. Go blue, yeah. And tomorrow I will be live streaming the Dodger game on my Dodger Beat channel. All right, Scotty B shared you out. Thank you. So, yeah. So if it's a small group of guys today, that's fine, because a lot of people are like in tune on who they're going to draft. Maybe one of you, or Brett, if you're still in the stream, tell me who the Raiders get, since that's our team. Since I'm going to be a little focused on exercising, one of you tell me who the Raiders draft, because I think they got the 17th pick coming up. So we'll see. Yep, catch you on the Dodger Beat. Yep. So I think the Dodgers just lost right now 2-1. Mookie Betts flight out to right. So Dodgers are like on a serious slump right now. Yep. Terrible pick, the Raiders. Who did they pick? So who did they pick, Scotty? So, because Gruden needs to get that team back to where it needs to go. So that's just annoyance. So, yeah. So doing a lot of these on the bridge. So, and Brett says hi to Scotty. So the Raiders. Hey, RR, how is it going? Nice to see you here. So, yeah, so I'm trying to get a little exercise. And, you know, shoot, I'm still dying from yesterday because I went shopping. And then I was carrying a lot of groceries. So I got my whole fridge stacked up with food. So I'm just going to get back and cook at home. So, yeah. So everyone's giving their letter wood. are saying Brett. So everyone's giving their nice little regards as the YouTube community does. All right. Yeah, yesterday the wind was blowing like crazy. So last night I had to leave, get out my apartment and grab the the trash bags. Yeah, the tackle shouldn't have gone until the second round. So we got some O-line help there. Well, we'll see. We will see with the Raiders. Well, I like your O-lineman for Detroit, Scotty. So, I don't know, Bama, if the strip clubs are open in the red light district. I haven't gone out and done much. So, whew. Yep. Excuse me. So I got my gimbal going. So this is actually a bike route too. So you can ride your bikes on this. So a lot of things have changed. Now today, my city, Daejeon, has decided to go down to level 1.5. So if I want to go to the bar for all night long, I can do that starting today. But I don't intend to go down there because I got to get up early for the Dodger game. Yep. And RR says, come meet me here. Yep. Let me first start my journey. Well, here's some news that I've just got. I wish I don't have the article link. If you get the Seneca or the Pfizer vaccine, I think starting in May, and if you're an American, you're allowed to come 90 days. You won't have to quarantine like I had to do. I should have maybe waited one more month and stayed in the States. So I would get the vaccine first and then come here. Then I don't have to quarantine. So that's the news that I've gotten here in Korea. So, yep. Oh, and hello, Mommy Cha. Yep. Nice to see you. And yeah, so that is the news that I got. So if you're an American, I think starting May 5th, but don't take my word for gospel yet on that. That would be the thing. So those are the things. Yeah, because that quarantine fee is ridiculously expensive for no reason. So it's really annoying. You're paying $2,000 US, and in Philippines peso, that's 100,000 pesos just to quarantine. So yeah. So yeah. Well, they haven't approved Johnson & Johnson. Even the Chinese vaccine is not accepted. Johnson & Johnson and the Chinese vaccine is not accepted yet in Korea. It's just Pfizer and Seneca. So those are the only ones. So then you can come to Korea as Americans. If you're Canadian, you get 6 months tourist visa. So you got a couple choices. Now, Korea could be expensive, could be cheap. It could be cheap if you're staying in a smaller city. And the thing about it is, since Korea is the size of either Iowa or North Dakota, you could take the bullet speed train here. So you could just take the speed train. Like you could go from Seoul to Busan in 3 hours because the speed train goes 210 kilometers an hour. So that's one of the good things about traveling around Korea. It's so easy to do. It's not like so hard where you're just, going all over. Yep. So R does sound like the vaccine visa. Yeah. And go more hike. There you go. Well, yeah. That RG, she's rolling. He's going. So make sure I don't skip your comments. But yeah. So that was the news. So I was a little like annoyed and ticked off because then I would have, or of course I was like sitting there like, okay, because before I had to come to Korea, I had to go to LAX um, and take the COVID test, right? So part of me was like, if I tested positive, I would have forced myself to stay in Los Angeles till June 1st. And then during that time, once I go get out of quarantine, I'll try to get those vaccines as soon as possible. And I could have came to Korea straight without going through the 14-day quarantine. So now I know next time if I do make a trip back to the US, I will just get the Pfizer vaccine and then get myself back to the US and don't have to worry about quarantine. I can go straight from the airport to, the bus, and the bus will take me here to my city. So it's kind of really annoying to carry those 250-pound bags on the bullet speed train and trying to lift that SOB, because then, you sit by yourself with 2 seats. So, yeah. Whew. So, of course, I'm kind of feeling it a little because I did a lot of walking yesterday. And Layman, welcome. Nice to see you. Are you watching the NFL draft, Layman? Yeah. And RR, it was on TikTok. I can't believe, but it was really what's going through. Yep. So, So here right now in my city, it's still 11. It went down level 1.5, so everything is like normal again. But in Metro Seoul, I have to go through level 2 where it's going to be strict. When I'm doing the Dodgers game against Milwaukee, I'm doing that tomorrow. So today I wanted to save this for the stream today. And then tomorrow I was going to do the Dodger game. So the plan is I'll take the Sunday off, and then Monday I'll still come back and do this stream. So I need to get back and walk all over. So hopefully I don't get myself, I shouldn't get myself lost. I've been here so many times. So, yeah. So that's how things are. So, yeah, this is kind of weird. It's almost May and it's windy and chilly. I'm usually like hot and because I'm wearing a t-shirt. Oh, yeah, you make a thumbnail for tomorrow? Yeah, I should get out of Facebook jail, but it doesn't matter. You can still send me the thumbnail and I can still, download it. I just might not be able to reply back to you, Layman. So we'll see how it goes. So what I'm going to do when I broadcast a Dodger game, I can't do it on Facebook anymore because that's what got me in trouble. So I'll just kind of do it on YouTube strictly, but I'll still post a link on Facebook once I'm out of jail and say, okay, here's the YouTube link. Yep. So, yep. All right. And Brett says hello to Layman. So we're just making a nice little nature walk. All right. So sooner or later, I'm going to go on that bridge and turn around. Because then Monday I'll go somewhere. Because as you can see, I'm feeling a little winded. Because, when you're in quarantine for 2 weeks, you're just like, oh, God. So I have to condition myself again. Even if I was doing, planks and exercise at home, still not the same. So, whew, it's nice to walk again. Yeah, keep the, the exercise going. Or else I'm going to balloon up. So, there we go. So, I'm going to cross the bridge and turn around. And so, I'm just trying to get my wind back. Because usually I didn't get to do too much in the United States. Didn't feel too safe to do it in some areas. Here, the safety feature is so nice. Like you could be a woman walk at 9, 2 in the morning, you don't really have to worry about anything. Let's see. When is the Philippines opening? Well, we'll ask Gio that. He's over there. Send him a message because I can't message him since he's in Mactan. But I haven't had a chance to do too much. I usually now just kind of do my own thing, you know. So I haven't even been doing any of this stuff. So, yep. So, yeah, I usually just stay busy with my own thing now. I got so much to do. And then this YouTube community is pretty much how much I spend more time on. So, yep. I'm just going to, but I'm not going to go to the Philippines till everything is almost normal. Of course, my buddy Kevin went to Philippines and came back. So I'm going to say, let me borrow your special visa. Yes, I'm Kevin. I'm Kevin, man. I know you just came back. And then his wife picked him up at the airport yesterday. So I say, yeah. If I lose more weight, I could look like Kevin and go, yeah, hey, I'm back. I'm in Iloilo again. Yeah, because you guys know my buddy Kevin, he lived in Iloilo for 20 years, had an English school over there. So he kind of revisited everyone else to keep doing things. Ooh. See, you can see I'm feeling it. So now I'm on the top side. I'm going to try to get to the bottom or make sure I don't lose myself here. So, yep. So this is a town I'm back in. I'm waiting for Seoul to drop. Yeah, so Go More Hike, you remember him, yeah. So I'm waiting for Seoul to get down to level 1.5 so they don't shut everything down. And, you know, I need to be able to go to a coffee shop to work. If I have to set up streams, if I have to edit videos, I still got one more video from the States to finish. So yeah, I got to be able to do all of that. Nope. Should I go that route? I'm all taking crazy routes right now. Hey, Adrian. AF, what's going on? Yep. So to be able to be out. That's a nice day. Knit bomb. So everyone's done coming in. Yes. I was free since yesterday. So yeah. So it's nice to get out. So, but yeah, I'm usually not this winded. But I think I walked like about 5 to 10 kilometers yesterday. I went all over the freaking place yesterday. So I ran to the banks. I had to go to Samsung because I had an issue with my phone. Luckily, that thing got done in 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, good, Adrian. I know you're doing good in the land down under. I know you're doing a lot of karaoke yesterday. And yeah, I know the draft is going on, AF. I was watching the draft. Jeffrey, how is it going? And Jeffrey, how's your daughter doing so far in the Epic program? Since, I haven't heard from you. And right now, I'm in Facebook jail, so I can't respond to anything. I could look at it, and it looks like I look at it, but I can't even respond. So, there we go. Yep. Yeah, Adrian, that's why I was trying to tell you, check out that Filipina girl song. I think the Filipinos will love if you can learn that song and sing it. So, yeah, because that's a good jam. Ooh, yep. Yep, we got a Nippon sighting, so, yeah. Yep, Adrian, damn Facebook jail. Yeah. But, Yep, Adrian, I used to sing that song to my ex-Filipina girlfriend. The Filipino girl song. So that's the jam. It's an R&B type jam, but you could do it. And I can't sing worth crap. Yeah, what? And Nippon goes, why? Did you do any? Well, it's my baseball stream. MLB says like I had copyright infringement, but I never showed the game or even really did the audio. One stream soon, I'll just sing Tagalog songs. Yeah. Actually, there's another Tagalog song. You might be. There's one called Morena Girl from the group Hey Joe. Yeah, and RR says too much singing. I'm not gonna sing because I'm gonna die right now if I try to sing. Let's see. Yeah, so everyone's giving their shout outs. So we got 9 million viewers and stuck in Florida. How's it going? Nice to see you here. It's been a while. Hopefully again, yeah. Just get back. So I'm now happy to get back on the other side of the Pacific Ocean. So I love the convenience. I'm already missing the American stuff, but that's okay. After I take a trip to Seoul, yeah. So yeah. Ooh. Wee. Okay, let's see, where am I going now? I'm gonna end up in a place. Yep. So that's the one thing, and sing on the street. I'll give you a little bit, Adrian. They ain't no. There's nothing like a Filipino. Like, but that's the jam. Yep. And Jeff, I'm doing good. So I'm happy to be back. And then Jeff, if you were coming to the stream late, this might be good news for you. So this will give you an opportunity to visit your daughter. I think starting May 5th, Jeff, Korea is gonna not do the mandatory 14-day if you get the Pfizer vaccine or the Seneca vaccine. So you can go visit your daughter, yeah, and go see her without quarantine. I think starting May 5th, but just double check with the Korean consulate, because now you don't have to worry about that 2-week quarantine crap if you have taken the vaccine already. So, but that's what the article that I read earlier said. Yep. Yes, Adrian, I agree. So yeah. No, Moderna is not in the list there yet. Okay, so you have the Pfizer, so yeah, you can so as soon as you find out that Korea will take away the 14-day quarantine if you had the vaccine, now you don't have to worry about spending $2,000, you know, to try to visit your daughter if you wanted to come here later on. So yeah, I should have maybe waited another month, and I would have maybe done that instead and then come here in June instead, but I had to get back. So that was my issue. I had to get back. So, ooh, I'm kind of losing myself here. A lot of these places. So, yep. Where's the list again, Lee? It's for Korea. Yeah, it's just for Korea only, because the only way I found it is a friend of mine who's a subscriber. She sent me the stuff. So we'll see in May, but I heard May 5th. So, but I'm gonna keep checking as soon as I get that news. You know, some of you that want to get away, Korea could be an option. You know. All right, so Jeffrey, she's enjoying herself. That's good. So I'm glad she's making the best of it and enjoying Korea. And Adrian, thanks for dropping in. So enjoy your work, and I'll try to drop by in your next stream when you go do some karaoke. So I'll try to drop in again. So there you go. Ooh, I'm kind of really losing my mind here. There's a detailing place here. Wow. See, I take one different route. Okay. Update if you checked it. Yeah. And she is renewing her contract. Good. That's smart. Because I know we talked about it. So I think if she can get 2 years in and then go for the, and she loves Korea, want to stay in Korea, get into the K.A.E program and try to get that F visa. So I have a, and you, I don't know if you remember, my friend Luna from New Zealand, the Kiwi girl. Yeah, she has, yeah, has the F visa. So she actually, you know, does all freelancing. So even when she gets married, she'll still try to get the residence visa. So you won't have the issue in case if something goes wrong, knock on wood. I'm not saying something's going to go wrong with her and her man, but yeah, it's like the Korean integrated something program. So what you do is you take courses, and you could even, you're even taking the Korean, the TOEIC test. It prepares you for TOEIC. It gives you credit. So instead of like level 1, she'll get extra points because the F visa, your daughter, Jeffrey, she needs 80 out of 120 points to obtain the F visa and certain financial obligations. So that's what the K.A.E. It's an integrated intercultural program. So you learn about Korean culture, how things work in Korea, So if she could just put her in her 2 years, or say she wanted to, study at a Korean university, because sometimes they give scholarships for like the Korean universities to people under 40. So you would have to investigate it. Stuck. All right. You're holding out for the Pfizer, but I might end up getting the Moderna. I've been waiting 4 weeks. Okay. Yeah, California, we can go in now and get them. So that's how it goes. Whew. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. Wowzers. It's only 30 minutes. I'm usually not this tired. So let's see here. Yeah, so these are pretty cool little places. You got the kids riding the bikes. So there's the kids right there. So they're riding the little bicycles, statues. So seeing a few different things. So, yep. Whew. So excuse me if I'm dying a little bit. So I'm trying to get conditioned here and be able to walk. So let's see. Yeah, so there's some things I'm like seeing a little bit of difference, not as much, but I've seen the businesses have switched around a lot. I see a lot of different businesses out there. So, yep. So I went up to a higher platform now. So I'm gonna head on down, back down under the bridge, and see what's going on, and then go from there. I want to check out the new convenience store near my pad too. So I'm gonna check that part out. So I'm gonna go down the stairs here right now, and here we go. It's very steep, So here we go. We're gonna be a little bumpy as I go down the stairs. All right, here we go. I'm back down to the Riverwalk area. So I love the Riverwalk area. It's always good if you want to ride a bike, your little scooter thing. Of course, I found out like what's the crazy thing, like those little electronic scooters. You got to have a license. I'm like, what? Okay, that's up to ones you pay and rent. So if you own one, so because a lot of the people are riding those things, not just here in Korea, but even in the States. So that's the part I was like wondering about. Okay, so I made it through 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to head back towards where I started. And then I'll take you guys to the new convenience store, and you guys can check out the, yeah. So that's nice. So now I got like extra options. So in the middle of the night, if I'm thirsty for anything, coffee, for anyone that wants beer. So FYI, alcohol is sold 24/7 here in Korea, if you guys remember. And you can go outside and drink your beer. So, yep, so highest consuming alcohol is Korea. So, where like places like Thailand, like certain times you can't buy alcohol. So, those are the things. But that's a cool thing. So, let's see. I'm going to get through this bridge here and kind of walk across. So, yeah, so I'm enjoying the walk at least. And just checking out more things here. So yeah, I was kind of shocked to see the new convenience store. So I was kind of like happy to have it, but it's like another convenience store, but it's really decked out and nice. I gotta show you that part. I need to get me a drink too. Need to get me a cheap drink. So Okchungo. Let's see, Nippon in California, I think 2 to, yeah, in California it's 2 to 6 a.m. You can't buy alcohol. Yep, that I know so well. Yep, Johnny, welcome. So I'm finally happy to get out on the stream, Johnny. So yeah, so Johnny is here. So let's see, I'm gonna go and cross that bridge on my left, and then go to the new convenience store and hang out for a little bit. So there we go. Ooh. So, yep, the weather is nice. Finally like the nice weather. So, yep. Yeah, I'm running wild, Andrew. Andrew, I'll get you back on the, I'll take you on another tour if I go to another area. So we'll do that one again if you're up for it. Let's see. Is this where you live, under the bridge? Hey, sometimes I do. It's a good place to be, especially when it gets really humid here, because wait till June, July, and August. Oh my goodness, it'll be hot as hell. But actually, I'm okay with that weather because I get less sick. So I'm okay to sweat it out for a while. Gee, you have a lot of walking to lose all that weight. Yeah, from the States. Yeah, because we don't really walk in the States, as much. I mean, I did my fair share, like when I was doing a vlog, but, here. Yeah. And Johnny, yeah, it's getting warmer. Today it's windy as heck, so I'm kind of freezing, but I still can wear a t-shirt today, so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna head. Yep, so there's the bridge. Yep, got all these Yankees on their scooter. So yeah. So, but as you can feel, I don't know if you guys can feel a little wind. It's a little windy right now. Yeah. So, yep, of course, I'm kind of trying to chart everything. Make sure every part of the city. Yeah, and Jeffrey, when I come to Korea to see my daughter, we'll have to get there for lunch or a drink. Yeah, so I can kind of make a bus trip up there. Roy Jones, you walk to your door for your food delivery. Yep. It's nice to see you, Roy. Been a while. But I am back finally here, so I can do a lot more. Do a few walking stream tours. Yep. So Johnny, where are you now? So Johnny, are you still in California? Because you talk about going to Guadalajara again. Yeah. And RR, yep, it's a little strong winds. Last night was really terrible. It blew all the trash on the street. So that's how bad it was. I gotta be careful here. So, yep, so Johnny's still in Cali. Now I'm gonna show you how bad the wind was. Look what happened to the guy's business. Look, it capsized over. Look, it fell over. So as you can see, yep. See, so that was some strong winds. Yeah. So Johnny, yes, I'm planning to head there in about a month or two. Okay, got it. And be careful. I look left, I look right to make sure I don't get nailed, because kids here are not taught to look left or look right, or at least in UK, look right or look left. So sometimes they just like walk without even looking. So yeah, so I have to kind of sometimes teach that when I'm working, little part-time gigs. Is it still hot with high wind? Well, today, because of the high winds, it's not so hot. So yeah. But, I'm still wearing t-shirt. I am wearing a t-shirt. And I'm kind of carrying less stuff today. So that's the thing. All right, so here comes a CU. CU in front of me is so decked out. I was like, wowzers. So I'm going to go in there and sit down, and we're going to go get some CU. So, yep. Johnny, you're in the Bay Area. Yep. So let's see. Did they oh, that sucks. Well, I can go inside and get something. So, but I'll kind of show you to CU how it looks. But if the guy's going to be, sometimes they are kind of like, nope, you can't do this. Say so. Look at this. Oh, someone go inside and sit inside this thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Have a little area. Okay, so check it out. So it's pretty neat. So yeah, I'm gonna get me a drink and have it. So Jeffrey says I live in the Fremont, Newark area. Okay, I need some sort of iced coffee. Ooh, there's this Let's Be Grande. 1+1. So I'm gonna have to get me a 1+1, or should I or should I get some tops here? So I might get me some tops right there, because it's much cheaper, 2+1. I don't know. I'm liking a 1+1 right now. I might get me grandes. So I'm gonna get me those two. Let's see, because it's 1+1. Excuse me. All right, guys, I'm gonna have you stare at the subway for a while, because I need to go pay for these. And watch, I could leave this thing here, and no one's gonna jack my stuff. Only in Korea. I won't do this in anywhere else. Yeah. Okay, so I need to go. I need to make sure I get some more change. So hang there, and then I'm gonna go pay for these suckers, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave my other phone here too. See. So yeah, someone runs off, let me know. Let me know. All right, I'm back. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging for a little bit. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go outside because there's a CU umbrella. So I gotta take you guys there. So I sorry guys. Okay, let me see if I can kind of. Sorry, I'm trying to get some seating here. I'm under an umbrella right now. I'm gonna switch the camera view to me. So now we got 15 million watches in the house. Let's see. Ooh, I am really dying. I'm gonna lean this against a little pole here too, so it doesn't go anywhere. Let me. So yeah, there's in front of me is a subway, FYI. So let me switch to. Oops. Let me get back in here. What the heck? Okay. So let me get back. Yep, so that's a Subway sandwich place for me, except it costs more than the US because I usually it's much cheaper. So settings, camera, and let me get back to the front. Okay, so let's see, Johnny, how long do you think one needs to in Guadalajara as a tourist? I'm thinking about heading there. So yeah. So yep, that'll be good. Let's see if I missed any comments. Jeffrey, I didn't know you were so close. You're lucky. Probably way less homeless. Yeah. So I want to make sure I didn't, yeah, miss any comments. So, yep. So, all right. So now we're like at 43 minutes. So I'll hang about another 10, 15 before I go back. But yeah, so instead of buy one, get one free, it's called 1+1. So I got a 1+1 deal here. So there's the hazelnut and it's the latte. Yeah. So, yep, I have to get back my legs in shape. Hey, Carl, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So, as you can see, I'm out of quarantine. So, just been running around, I say, like crazy. Yeah, it was funny yesterday where, for those that, was hanging out for Song for Anna or Adrian Gibson, whatever, singing, I was at the Coin karaoke last night alone. So, yeah. So another thing, I'm still in Facebook jail. So hopefully today I get out of Facebook jail. So I don't know if I'm going to get out. So because I kind of need Facebook to post my walking tours or my Dodger stuff. So that's the plan. But my plan is on Monday, I will try to go somewhere besides local. So I'll start feeling better by the end of the day. So I'm getting messages. Confirm. Yes, I did leave the quarantine area. Yes, I left quarantine. So, yeah, and I can't even. Yeah, so even one of my moderators messaged me. I say I can't even go. All right, Jeff says gotta run. Everyone, take care. Yep. I think I'll keep watching King's Light. Easy ways to get my steps in. And Carl says, "How's my dad? Good. Yep. He brought a lot of the stuff I needed. So that was cool. I'm getting like, the only thing is, why does Cacao keep coming? So, yeah, Facebook jail. Yeah, so Facebook jail is because MLB reported me for apparently broadcasting their game, which I never did. But oh well. So now what I'm going to do is I just have to strictly put everything on Facebook. I mean, YouTube, not Facebook. So I'm not going to stream anymore on Facebook because then I'm going to run into those problems. Because usually when I do the walking stream, I would put it on Facebook too. So people that follow me on Facebook could. But now I have to strictly put it on YouTube, make everyone come to the YouTube side. Only thing is, if you come to the Facebook side, you ain't gonna get to see the others' chats. That's the drawback of for anyone that comments on Facebook. They're not gonna see the YouTube side of things. I'm debating. I'm gonna let you choose for me. Should I drink the sweet hazelnut or the latte? Which one should I drink? Let me know. So let me know in the next 1 minute, or else I'll pick. So I'm not going to say which BTS you should pick. That'll be during my baseball live stream. So let's see. Yep. So, and yep. And Scotty B goes, Nippon, you're doing a walking in Guadalajara only if you join me. Yep. Hazelnut. Carl says hazelnut. So I'm going to drink me some hazelnut. Kinga. Welcome, Kinga. So, Kinga, did you hear why I got bust? Yeah, and Scotty says, I quit joining NASCAR and just share my YouTube. Yeah, so that's what we have to do for like our sports teams or NASCAR. Yeah. So what? So NASCAR this weekend we're in Kansas. So yep. So I don't know. The hazelnut is probably really good. All right, what's up? Hold up. I don't want my money to fly away here. So, oh yeah, King. I don't know if you got the news. There's a starting possibly in May. Not for sure yet. If you get the Seneca or the Pfizer, the 2 shots, you don't have to quarantine in Korea starting possibly in May. So Kinga, yep, if you not working, might want to come back so you can hang with me. I call Kinga like my stepsisters. Our names, you know. The King and Kinga show. Related. We're related. Wait, you guys don't look like each other. Yeah, just go with it. Ooh, this is really good. Wow. So it's sweet hazelnut. So you got the Pfizer, Carl? Yeah. So, yep. And today I got to try to get a lot of work done because I want to set up Monday stream right away. Hey, Jay, how's it going? No, I did not get the vaccination because after I left, it's available now. So that's the problem. But, Jay, you probably know the news. And, Jay, thank you for the updates on Daejeon Peeps when you tell us what level. So I take it now, since we're allowed to party into the next morning, we're back down to level 1.5. That's easy to tell. But I think, Jay, in Seoul, it's still level 2, right? Because we still can't go to coffee shops in Seoul because there's too many herd immunity there. So, yep. And Layman, I got to go, but I'll just send it to me. So, yep. So, I know, Jay, you're happy because you're out there middle of the night. Is Korea vaccinating en masse? Slowly. There's only a certain amount that's got the 1 shot of Pfizer, so they are giving Pfizer. But I'm not going to be eligible to get it till maybe July because what I just found out is they cut my health insurance. So I was a little ticked off about that because I'm like, yo, Korean government, you're making money off of me. I'm paying $100, but since I left the country for more than a month, they took away my health insurance. So that means I'm going to be signing up for a safety wing really soon. And I'll be using the digital nomad insurance in case anything happens here to me till July 15th. So I'm going to buy me some travel digital nomad insurance. And when July 15th comes, I will probably get the insurance. But now I know if I leave for a long time, then this is what's going to happen. So now I'm kind of aware of that. So, yeah. But right now, if you're a foreigner, 75 or older, you're eligible to get the Pfizer vaccine here in Korea. So that's the news that I got. Well, so I still, see all the news on my Facebook. I can still see Facebook posts and everything. I just can't do likes or anything right now. So that's where we're at. Let's see. I take it that for those that are watching the NFL draft, we're getting done with the first round. So I know POD is still going with the thing. I have another guy that helps me out, my buddy Bahala. He's doing his thing too. So that's what's going on with the draft. So everyone's doing the draft. But yeah, I'm still thankful that there's 14 of you kind of hanging out with me right now. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, doing my own thing here and staying busy. So I'm so happy that the coffee shops are open because I usually go to the coffee shop and work. Yep, and Scotty B are ready to fire, so I'm welcome. Well, Not yet. Wait till the news says so and check with your consulate, I think, and make sure. So, yeah. But, but Philippines, we're not, I don't think they're opening anytime soon. And even Thailand, even those other countries in Southeast Asia, Cambodia, their cases are flying up. And our cases have been flying up too, but we've been slowing down. But what happens is every time we go down to level 1.5, I know in 2 weeks later, we'll be back up to level 2 if the cases start flying up again. So that's the thing I don't look for. Nippon, I guess we're going to Korea. Yeah. I mean, yeah, be worth. I mean, if you know that the other countries are gonna open, it'd be worth it to come to Korea. Nippon says swimming. We're gonna swim there. Do you have a flipper to kind of take you guys there? So that's the thing. But yeah, mm, mm, that's pretty good. So I spent about 1,800 won, which is probably about, I spent $1.50 for both of these. So convenience is life is pretty cool here. So, and they're open 24/7. That's a cool thing about the convenience store life in Korea. It's open, open, open. So yeah. Wow, there's a long line for Subway. Wow, people love Subway sandwiches here. Except I don't order the meatball one because they screw you on the meatball one. Yeah. And Scotty B says, "Go ahead, I'll be in a boat next to you." So, yep. And stuck in Florida, it goes down and open up, and then goes up, and they shut things out. It's been a roller coaster in most places. Yeah. And I got Moderna, but I can change it to Pfizer on the vaccination card. Yeah. But I would still wait for Korea in maybe in a month or two. Yeah, they'll start opening up, so more people will start coming over now. So I was like, oh no, I mean it's good, but then I was so spoiled with flying, with my whole road to myself. But I think now people are gonna fly because if Korea opens the door with that, with the vaccine thing. Yeah, but I still think you have to take the COVID test and still bring that paperwork of the COVID test. So that is still going to be enforced. So you'll probably need the COVID test and the vaccine. Of course, when I was down in Georgia, my uncle and aunt says, "Yeah, if you get the vaccine, they'll be open." I said, "Well, not yet." So, I mean, when I came into the airport, there was a couple ladies that had the vaccine card, but they were showing it, but they still had to go quarantine. Except at the airport, you could have someone pick you up at the airport. So if I lived in Metro Seoul, I could have someone come and get me and say, "Look, I'll kick you down some cash flow." So, yep. And Scotty, man, if the Philippines is open for Christmas season this year, they're done. Yep. And COVID test is free here in Sac Airport. Are you talking about the PCR test, Nippon? So, yeah, LAX, they charge you, but maybe they'll start doing that crap for free. So, that's good to know. But, yeah, I'm not in Sacktown. But the thing is, if you go out of Sacktown, they'll fly you to San Francisco because I don't think Sacktown has direct flights to Korea right now. So they'll usually fly you to SFO and then you come to Korea. Yep. Hey, sorry, Case. Yep, it's a little windy here. It's weird. So yesterday we had heavy winds last night here, and it blew half the trash. So funny things, I had to go grab my 2 COVID trash cans I put in there and put it inside more so I don't get anything. And Nippon, yes, PCR test. My friend got before her travel. Yeah, that'd be nice. But how fast did the results come? Did it come 3 to 5 rapid, or was it 24 to 72 hours? See, because you guys know that you need to have one before 72 hours to fly out to Korea. So yeah, how fast was it? So hopefully we'll see. Maybe I need to invest in the Pfizer now. I mean, the stock's a little too high, but yeah. Yeah. But last night, yeah, got home and did some investments because I gotta remember, like, the time the U.S. markets open in the West Coast, it's 6:30 to 1, and East Coast 9:30 to 4, and in Korea it's 10:30 p.m. to like 5 or 6 in the morning. So 7.5 hours. So yeah. Okay, so it's a 24-hour. You get the results within the day. Okay, so that's not a bad deal. It's free, but at LAX they charge you $125. Only thing I look at is like, okay, here's a tax write-off off my card, so that's what I'm dealing with. So yep. Wow. So I'm gonna try to finish this one drink and then walk a little bit and then just finish the stream off. But yep, we got 15 million in the house. So pretty cool. So yeah, it feels good to do this stream again. Maybe where I go on Monday. And the thing is, I don't know where I'm going Monday, but I'm trying to chart the map of this city to see I don't go somewhere twice. But I will still go somewhere twice if something new is happening in that part of the town. So we'll see how that goes. And Nippon goes, EU is buying more than 1 billion Pfizer shots through 2023. Might have to buy some partial Pfizer. And Scotty B, hey Nippon, we had to hide on the cargo ship. Yeah. So, yep. So, yeah, so I look forward, and then hopefully the other cities will go down to level 1.5, 1.5, so I can go to other cities and I can do some night streams too. So I want to get some night streams in and try to see how it goes. And then I'll probably do one more night stream downtown, even if I've done it a couple of times, but this time with warmer weather. So maybe, if you guys like the eye candy here in Korea, the girls won't be like dressed up like they're, in winter clothing. So it'll be more of a spring clothing. But right now it's still a little chilly. But usually I like to avoid downtown and the craziness because it does get a little crazy. Because then, you get some drunk people want to be on the stream. But it's kind of fun sometimes to do that. But I would really like to, hit the nightlife scene once in a while and see how it goes. And you'll see everybody around. All right, so let's see. Make sure I get my money all situated. Wow. So plus, I'm next to a university, so I love being next to universities. Yeah, Nippon says, get yourself a Balakalan box and ship yourself. Yeah, but how long would you be able to survive in the box? Because that box takes, what, more than a few months to get there? It ain't going to get there, so you got enough for survival in the box. At least if you're going to Korea, it's less than a week. So I get all my boxes like less than a week. So if my mom or friend sends anything, it's here like 3-4 days. They get here quick. They don't mess around. They don't mess around with Korean delivery service. Everything is pali, hurry up, get that thing over here. Like, for example, Coupang, which is the Amazon of South Korea. Oh my God, you could order something at midnight and sometimes it'll show up at 6 in the morning. It just depends. Yeah. Nippon, did schools open there yet? Yeah, some of the schools are open. The academies are open, so I might be able to get a part-time gig if, only things are like, we want full-time. I said, nope, I ain't working full-time. Screw that. Just shows how much Nippon cares about you. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be a lot. You know, you're gonna die of starvation inside that box. If you come to Korea, you have a chance. Problem, they might not release you because sometimes there might be an import fee to get you out of the box. So yeah. So yeah. That's the thing. That's the only thing. Like if I buy an electronics from America, get it sent to Korea, they'll charge more import. That's why it's best to buy your electronics and come with it in your possession. So wow, we made it to 1 hour. So we'll do a little walk. I'm gonna leave this here, and then I'll finish off the stream. And yep, I need to get things done today. Get her done. And then check the rest of the NFL draft, and then prepare for my Dodger stream tomorrow. So, yep. All right. So let me change the view of the camera. Let's see. Make sure I don't screw this up. Boom. Boom. All right. So first thing you know, you see there's a Subway right there. So if I'm hungry, yeah. Oh, Brian Hatcher, how's it going? How did you survive out there? Do you have a job? Yep, Brian, I usually do an online job, but I have the visa here in Korea, so yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, usually if you're an American out here, but if you got certain visas like I do, like a freelance, you can work a lot of English gigs. It's not as easy as it used to be like 10, 15 years ago, where they're like, oh my goodness, you speak English. Those days are like gone. But these days I just network and I would pick up gigs, or I'll see something on Facebook and then I'll inquire. And then, yeah. Yeah, you thought I was on a golf course. Yeah. The funny thing is, sorry, Case, there's not a lot of golf courses, even if you see a lot of South Koreans that love golf, but there's a lot of driving ranges because the size of this country is the size of Iowa. You can't have a lot of golf courses. And if you even play on any of those golf courses, that thing's an arm and a leg to play golf here. So, yeah, but as you look forward, if you can see the little building Home Plus, yeah, there's a golf course. But yeah. So, yeah. But that's the thing. So, yeah, I bet you now, some schools will probably be a lot like looking for English teachers, but the thing is, they do not pay as well anymore. They've been on. So I just want to bring that to your attention. Like the salary has been still at $2,000, and it's been the same salary for almost 15 years. Like that salary is good in where I live, but that salary sucks if you live in Seoul. Because housing in Seoul is could be as much as some parts of New York. So just something to FYI, food for thought, something to think about. So, yep. So there we go. Ooh. The reason I'm walking more interior here, because if I go out there, there'll be a lot of noisy cars. So I'm just taking you by. Yeah, because what's coming up for me is the Honda dealership. Except I wouldn't buy a Honda here. I wouldn't buy cars here, period. I would buy used cars. Used cars are cheap as heck. But if you're going to buy a new car, it's an arm and a leg. Yeah, I have seen you a lot of Philippines live stream. Do you plan to visit the Philippines? Well, if it opens up with those and no restrictions, I would come back. So yeah, well, so that's what the plan is, Brian. But right now, I can't go into the Philippines, and plus with the craziness going on with the cases over there, I'm gonna wait till maybe 2022. So hopefully I can get back out there. So that will be the plan. And so in case we get the shot, well, I might hopefully when I get my health insurance back here, hopefully by July I'll be eligible to get that shot. You know, I'm gonna cut through here because there's too much construction. So that's what the plan is. So we'll see. But I keep being told that yeah, we'll be eligible to get the vaccine. So yeah, and I want to get Pfizer because if I do have to go back to the States maybe later on this year or next year, I can go back to America, come back without quarantine. So yeah, so that's what I look forward to a lot right now without that stupid 2-week quarantine. That thing is no fun to do. I've done it twice now. So already I wasted a month of my life doing quarantine. Actually, I did self-quarantine in LA, but in LA, they're not going to sit there and enforce that crap on you, you know? So that's the thing. All right. So I'm going to try to get to the park area and then we'll just relax and then end it right there. So, yep. So I'm pretty much taking us where I started the stream. And I'm going to get back to my seat and relax and then get back to getting some work done. So, yep. So we're at an hour and 8 minutes. So there we go. Yeah, this is a city of Daejeon, which is south of Seoul. So, sir, in case you can get to my city by bullet speed train KTX in less than an hour. So I can get to Metro Seoul in 1 hour. So a lot of times I do go do that. So I'm gonna quick take a seat. So here we go. Don't mean to, hopefully I'm not gonna make She's uncomfortable, but this is where I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Okay. All right, so that's the walkway. And let me switch it back and I'm gonna turn the camera back towards me. Okay. All right, so real quick, tomorrow, yeah, and yeah, Sir K says, I assume there's less costly, and so yeah, here it's much cheaper to live here in these smaller cities. So there's a lot of smaller cities and easy access. So yeah, so and Nitbom, do people commute from your city to Seoul? Actually, this is how it works because this city is known for like the nuclear power plants, the chemical engineering. So what they do is they work here in Daejeon for a week and take the shuttle chartered bus back home to Seoul. So I didn't know that till I worked at a company. So, and Brian, yeah, I've been to Seoul Pyeongtaek, which is the Camp Humphreys base, Chine, Songha, and Busan. Yeah, great country. So, and Tonghae, yep. And Asian Scripted, how's it going? How's life in Vietnam? So I know you've been busy doing your walking tour. So people, Asian Scripted does walking tours in Vietnam. So if you have an interest in Vietnam or information, my buddy Asia, Jason, he gives good information out there on what's going on. So yeah. And Brian, I am trying to get down to Busan. That's where my family's from. I think by the way, I think I scared the Ajum and the Ajishi next to me because I'm speaking English, and they're this is where we're gonna get away. We want to listen to English. That's kind of the thing sometimes. So yeah, but yeah. So you could check that out. But yeah, I would love to get to Busan and do some walking tours in Busan at Haeundae Beach. I don't know if I want to do the late night thing with where all the foreigners are. It's almost like sometimes like Santa Monica Beach area, and there's some crazy bars there in Haeundae Beach. It's like loud as heck. I've been to a few of them there, so I'm just waiting for the levels to get down and then roll out. Yeah, I guess I am an alien, huh? Even if I look like everybody here. Who is this guy? Yeah, and it's funny, Nippon, you say that because yesterday I went to Coin Karaoke, and yeah, and people were like staring inside my karaoke booth. One wanted to come in. I was like, "Don't you dare come in! Don't come into my karaoke booth. That's my alone time. Unless you're a hot chick, you can come in." But I was like, "Nope, don't bother me. I'm in my groove. I'm enjoying my time." I used to never sing alone in the Coin Karaoke, but sometimes I like it. It's just like I just do it without doing YouTube. Like who is it? Adrian Gibson was here. He does it all the time. And Asian Scripture says, "Are there any trains to Busan?" Yes. Yes, I actually made a video taking the train to Busan. Luckily, I didn't get the zombies to eat me and bite me, and or else I wouldn't be, or else I'll be streaming like a zombie right now. So that's how it goes. Well, yep. All right. So, well, I'm happy to get a little exercise in, and thanks for a lot of you coming in. So here's the schedule. Monday, I will be streaming. Same time, 11:30 a.m. my time. Monday, it'll be Sunday, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern in the United States. I don't know where I'm going yet, so when I'm done with the stream, I'm going to go pinpoint the map and pick a place, and I'll take you guys there with me on Mondays. So, and then tomorrow, if any of you do follow me on my Dodgers beat, I'll be broadcasting the Dodgers at the Milwaukee Brewers tomorrow, since the Dodgers lost today. Hopefully they'll win when I play, so I'll do it with all the fun graphics. So I have all these like fun little graphics for baseball now. So I'm gonna make some more graphics, do some thumbnail, Canva, whatever. So that's what it is. All right, well, I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go back and even watch some of the NFL draft, cook some food, and relax. And then hope Facebook releases me out of jail so I can like interact and communicate or post stuff again. So we'll see. All right, so everyone, wherever you are, take care, and I'll see you on my next stream. Goodbye. Bye.